First up, most of the cast of Bryan Singer's X-Men Days of Future Cast Future Cast is what I said. Did you hear it?
I heard it, Benny.
Did everyone hear it? CJ, did you hear it? I want to kiss your tongue with my lips. I want to watch porn with you, and I want your grandfather there.
The fuck?
I want to buy socks with your family. I don't care who it is. First up, most of the cast... Jesus Christ. I can't. That's so weird. That's some of the weirdest stuff I've ever said, I think.
Jumping in with some
He
Rob
ain't nothing.
Starks.
How do you guys feel about that?
Richard
Huh?
Madden, some
Didn't know.
He is
Mr.
so
Handsome Face.
handsome.
Now, Steve Zaragoza and Joe Beretta left me behind to make a friend, and I'm not going to say I was jealous, but I was
besties
now.
was legitimately jealous.
Yeah, I was
you were
legitimately
we were
I'm
jealous.
upset. I made proposal signs. I made a whole bunch of proposals.
Oh my
Will
god,
you marry
me too.
Yeah.
That's so funny. What
Right?
did you use, sequins or just glitter?
No, just glitter.
Really?
Oh!
Did you
It's
spell
rose petals.
See,
with the
I
U.
went just
Will
straight Y-O-U with
marry
it.
me?
I didn't just do the letter.
Your Coachella lineup.
No arms, Betty Davis eyes, and think of any power you want. 17 legs.
That's the power. Wait a minute. Each 17 legs just on the. They just appear on the floor.
I have no arms.
Wait, but
Hello?
they have legs. That's upside down.
Hello.
Okay, turn it this way. There
That's
you
a
go.
real.
Hello. It's a 1-800 number. I'm poor.
I don't even try anymore. They should have Commercialism Con to bring Comic-Con back. Bring back Comic-Con. I can't read. Russian spies don't have to read.
I'm pretty sure at least no Canadians are like, oh, Grand Canyon.
I bet you there's one. You guys been to America? They
That'd
got
be-
that Grand Canyon.
Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
I have not.
I would venture to say it's the most disappointing thing because you know
Really?
it's a hole
Elliot,
and you
don't
walk
tell me
up
that.
to it.
It's on my bucket list. Like, it's like the one thing
Not
I wanted
the
for the
bucket
last
list.
2 years.
Don't tarnish the bucket list. Yeah, you go walk up to the Grand Canyon and you're like, it's been there.
Fucking NyQuil over there.
Oh god, a bucket list. It's not that great. You walk up to it and you go, it's a hole in the ground. Cool.
Motherload123 said, when were you the maddest you've ever been at a complete stranger?
Oh, I've already told this
think I was
story,
there.
but I'll sum it up. It was at the gas station in Oxnard one day. I was on my way to work, and I was gassing up, and the fucking pump didn't work, and got gas all over my shorts.
Oh, yeah, you have told the story. So
Man, it was
close.
on.
Yeah, but basically I called the guy on the thing, you know, please help me. The guy like assumed I was just fucking with him the whole time, which is it's just unacceptable. I go inside, I talk to him, he's yelling at me saying, I know you're kind and shit, I know, like, and
You
I'm
think
like,
he meant bearded men?
I don't know, I
Or
was like a bigger,
stoners, because he
Well, I
mine
was-
looked like a stoner.
maybe, but I mean, I didn't like being judged or
Yeah, for
assumed
sure.
who I was without knowing who I was, and I got really fucking mad.
You're just trying to get free gas. Get out of here.
yeah, exactly, or something.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, and I was like, give me your corporate number office. I want the number of this store. I want everything. And I went home and I
Made you
was so mad.
angry that you took time out of the rest of your life to try and affect that guy.
Yeah,
Not
because
my
I
mom.
knew I had to go home, change my shorts because they're covered in gasoline.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna go to work
Their
fucking
shorts are
smelling like
ruined.
gasoline. Ruined. I go home, and the second I step through the door, I just break down crying. I was like, that was bullshit.
Other cosplays that need to get a big mention is the Crazy Baboon. Baboon. I gotta. It's not that funny. Colorful birds. It's not that funny.
Fred X Weasley X Forever said, when Richard said the thing about how the injuries on his wedding ring finger are an omen, my first thought was the red wedding.
Oh!
The red wedding was not an omen for
Spoiler
anything.
alert!
Man, the
And they-
red wedding
they
was
do-
a,
you know-
oh man, my God, what just happened? So
I didn't see it coming.
Oh men, my god. Oh
on the
cool.
internet. I don't know what
I think
it
we're
means.
on our computers
We're
at
in
home.
the internet.
I'll make
We're
the
in like a
decision.
I'd say we're in the internet.
Okay, we're in the.
He'll make the
hyper-
decision.
All right, you'll make the decision.
He'll make the decision. Thank you.
And we all drew extra attributes. So
cool.
a Will is a snake, as big as a house, armed with a tractor beam. Joe hurt his funny bone. Arguably the biggest news to come out of San Diego Comic-Con this year is the Man of Steel sequel, which will be a Superman Bantrin. What the fuck is that? Bantrin. That is called cocaine. But arguably the biggest news to come out of San Diego Comic-Con this year is the Man of Steel sequel, which will be a Superman Bantrin. Wow. What am I wanting to say?
My favorite. That's my favorite. Like dude move is like that. Like, ooh. Like, you should be so lucky. Like, oh, girl.
Everybody, they always do it with the fist too.
Yeah.
I want the guy that
happening?
wants to like incorporate the rest of his body in those rage moments, like
Or like,
I always like the like kiss of that, though, like being like the
how about this one?
huh? Oh, you want to bring the lower body into it?
You should be so lucky, man.
Oh God! How about this?
Wow, did you see Travis, man? He almost kicked that dude.
That was going to be assassination plus castration. It was a 2-for-1.
Let's be honest, a castration would be an assassination, am I right?
Get it? Vicodin over here. Be here all week.
I should qualify that I have back pain. No, it's true.
Judge Fudge 1 says.
Tuesday, huh?
Yeah,
Already?
Tuesday, because you can't choose the day. Tuesday.
I'm gonna take a lap.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That one, here.
I was being an old man.
Homer. Sharpshooter's got a little something, but
No,
with
he's
the
not.
pirate.
I mean, Homer's kind of fascinated that he's 1,000 years in the future at a Renaissance fair, even though he's actually 2,000 years, maybe even more than that. Dude, Homer.
I regret everything.
Wouldn't the sharpshooter have camouflage?
No!
Yes, he's a
He's in a
sharpshooter.
blizzard. He cannot shoot in
He
a
would
blizzard.
have whatever
There's
was
no
necessary.
way he can shoot in a blizzard.
Lee, I think you're wrong.
I don't think I am.
I hate it when you guys fight.
I'm gonna just shuffle these two because I think that they're both pretty ineffective.
Pirate?
Oh my
A
God.
pirate's got a sword and a gun,
Yeah, but the sharpshooter is shooting him from
with his
far away.
people.
but he's gonna be
It's a Renaissance
super
fair.
ineffective.
I hate you, Joe. Stop.
When I was a kid, I was always like, I'm never gonna lose my imagination, and then I promptly lost it with
Yeah,
like
completely.
a vengeance. With LARPing and all that stuff, there's a wall, there's a barrier that I could pass through, and I could get back to the imagination realm.
When you do, though, it's just gonna be like all hell's broken loose, and we're like, oh my God, we lost Elliot.
am a lord of darkness.
I am the Lord. Huzzah!
Spring to Ear said, I would love to see world peace and everyone holding hands and singing Kambaha.
Not kumbaya, 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 my lord.
Come by.
But I remember one time with an ex-boyfriend, I got so mad that I hit the top of his car, and he had a really shitty car, so it like bent in. And I remember like both of us just literally going like, I was like, oh really? I'm so sorry. But
Just
I'm
means I
I'm
win,
not
right?
strong enough to do anything.
Argument over. Let's go get dinner now.
I know. I
You
literally
just had like a slight Hulk
It
out.
was just a slight Hulk out.
Little Hulk
But
moment.
and I've
happened? I
never
blocked
since
it. I
then.
blocked
I mean,
out.
honestly, I am the weakest person alive. Anyone will attest to that. And I remember just slamming it, and it like denting in.
When you came to, was just one sleeve
Just
ripped
one
open.
sleeve, like,
And green.
where was I?
One big green muscular arm.
Was I?
You always do this, John. Oh, what happened? What happened?
But I do remember being like awkwardly in the car after that because it was a lease too, so it was like a big deal. So I remember just being
shit.
like, and then being in the car after and like, sorry.
It just reminds me of the scene in Coneheads when he
Yes!
he goes over to Chris Farley's car and he like,
Yeah.
rips the top open. Yeah, good.
No, really, it was one of those moments, and I'm not really normally like a physical anger person. It was just like a fuck you kind of a thing, but I remember just being like,
Where did the argument go after that?
no, nowhere. It
both
went
just
into
like-
a dead stop
Sure.
because I dented
went
the
violent.
car.
Yeah.
Like I literally dented the car. and
You
it
had
was
the
one of
punch the
those-
wall moment.
I had
that a lot of guys have.
moment, yeah.
Well,
But
I've
it was one
definitely
of
had
those like,
punch the wall
yeah, you've had
moments.
punch
So
the wall
bad.
moments.
I had a moment where I threw a vacuum cleaner on the ground. Like I picked up a vacuum cleaner and fucking threw it on the ground.
Which is like an expensive thing to like throw.
I
on
know,
the
it was
ground.
stupid.
That's the worst. You do it and it feels so good for those 2 seconds
Yeah.
of just
And then
like
you're like,
violent
fuck.
destruction, and then you're like,
Oh! But the worst part about it is a big piece of it broke off and hit the wall and made a hole in the wall. I was like, I broke the vacuum and I put a hole in the wall!
now I'm angry again.
Toaster!
My toaster!
And there was bread in it!
Oh, my television!
The toaster hit the fan and now the fan's broken!
Everything's breaking. Oh no!
The fan starts sparking and set everything on fire.
You just can't
can't get out of this violent rage, this cyclical rage.
It's enough to get me pretty excited about returning to Hell's Kitchen next year. Now, a binge watch will be imminent.
M&M's.
Mom spaghetti needs weeks,
Me,
arms are sweaty, palms are sweaty, my hands
sweaty,
green, arms are
sweaty,
sweaty. Gotta get spaghetti on my sweater already.
Sweaty.
Hello.
Sam didn't grow up with that song.
I literally got torn up the other day on a kickball change. I was watching that stupid Kia commercial with the hamsters at kickball
Oh,
change.
it's
Like,
very
hamsters can do a
catchy.
kickball change and I can't.
Anthropomorphic hamsters can
Literally.
dance, and I can't.
You can do a kickball change.
No,
Wait, come on.
No.
Uh-oh.
Seriously, I promise you I
Do it. Come on,
cannot.
get up,
Kickball
get up.
change, girl. Do it, girl.
And then you edit this part out because I can't.
Oh, no! I tried.
It was a kickball change, people.
Kickball change.
I can't do it.
I don't do it gracefully, but I understand the mechanics.
Hey,
of
remember,
how
it's not how talented you are, it's just how you look.
It's what you wear. It's what you wear while you're doing it.
Come on, Oregon, get back up here. Sit down, Pennsylvania.
Proving that this series keeps walking and will not be dead anytime soon. That depends.
It's like this Russia wind goes through my brain and nothing works.
I have that effect on people.
I'm gonna say the 80s.
80s music?
80s music and 80s movies.
Think
If I have
about
to
that.
do two in the
That
same
is pretty
decade,
good.
All right, yeah, if you had to choose the same
it's
decade.
just fun. It's just
Yeah, I will say that
unabashed.
too.
Even
fun.
rap was fun. Like, rap stopped being
Coming
fun.
over to the crowd.
Yeah, it's like
80s movies,
let's just
Real
party.
down.
It was all about partying and being
Party
safe.
today, be safe.
And like, yeah. Like even
But
like
too much.
right.
Went over
rap,
to the party, didn't do any drugs.
Yeah,
Went
yeah.
home and was in bed on time.
It really
I got my homework in too also.
But you think about it, like 80s movies.
in a bad place. Went to the car and changed my shirt.
Minimum wage can supply me and I can live and it will be okay.
Making good decisions, making right choices. Making good decisions, making right choices. That's my hand. That's my hand gina. Get off it.
You should have like at least put that in your mouth first. Be kind.
That's a gross sound. That was really good.
Nothing more degrading.
It's like a dart.
Although Begina said it's also healthy to not shower every day. I bet most people don't do that either.
Until someone dies from it.
Yeah.
Until someone dies from showering
Until
every day,
someone dies from it.
I'm still gonna shower every day.
Breaking news
That's
out
how
of
that
Milwaukee
works.
tonight. A young man was killed from being too clean. News at 11.
Unless someone dies from drinking 42 liters of Mountain Dew, I'm still gonna drink 42 liters of Mountain Dew every
Until
day,
somebody
right?
dies from a car crash, I'm just gonna keep crashing my car.
Look, I'm gonna keep lighting myself on fire until somebody else dies from
Dinner?
me lighting myself
You
on
tell
fire.
me.
Until somebody dies from teasing bears, I'm just gonna
My
keep
one
teasing
grandma
them.
teased bears until she was 100.
I'm gonna keep
And then
punching this knife into my jugular
Until someone dies from it. Yo, if I pass out, wake me up. Let me know if someone died from it. all right?
Thanks, bro.
Hi, I'm Steve Zaragoza. That's good. I like that. That's real good.
It's real professional.
Yeah, sure.
Don't fucking pretend you're some big bad man. Also, your shirt sleeve's rubbing on my boobs and it feels weird.
Awesome. And now I have an erection.
No, these are great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Catwoman leggings.
I feel like I'm watching something X-rated that I'm not into, but I stumble upon.
I like that you stretch yourself.
It feels like a boa constrictor.
We are well versed on the feeling of boa constrictors here.
It sounds like I'm making tortillas.
What I'm talking about, things that we would get rid of, like
Yeah,
one normal
and you
thing.
said phone-
And
you said
we
phone, right?
phones. Yeah.
I know because I watched that Sourcefed video.
I'll watch it like 10 times.
You're in
Because
love.
he is pretty.
Does he have a
like-
YouTube channel?
He should, right?
wanna
He should be
collab.
really doing some other things, like, being...
He need since he's on one of the greatest television shows
Yeah,
ever in
he
existence.
needs a YouTube
He needs to
channel.
get time.
Yeah. Breakfast Club. Oh,
It was
hold on,
kind of, and it
guys.
was really before
had to
CG
Hello?
started. Is that a cricket?
Yes.
Hi, cricket.
Oh, okay, hold on.
The cricket
No.
from James and the Giant Peach
Very
calling?
sorry.
It's a very needy cricket.
It's a very
is.
needy cricket.
But like
Take him off speaker.
Take him
special effects.
He's just freaking out. Yeah.
He's on a bender.
Yeah, but like
he has it a cry for help.
It's like
cricket the fucking blast.
You cut
like,
to where he is,
hey!
and there's a cricket with its leg off in front of him, and there's like blood everywhere. Yes, I know. Calm down. It's fine.
Pinocchio was a dick.
I'll help you hide the body. I've got a high C container we can just dump him in. No, seriously, we just crush him in my Nintendo Power magazine. It's fine. No one will ever find him.
It's a cricket hooker laying in bed, dead.
And he's got the broken leg, and he's like
Crying.
on her leg.
Making bad choices. All the wrong decisions. Making bad choices.
Hey, remember Oblivion had a really great premise where if the aliens wanted to take over the Earth, all it had to do was take out the moon, and then Earth would kind of like implode on itself with the tidal changes and the plate tectonics.
But then you got a million Tom Cruises instead. Spoiler.
You know what's funny though? It's still when I have moments of like super, super high hormone levels, I'm just all over the place PMSing and upset. It helps to just put the tear on. Okay. Oh no. It does. It helps just a little. Just put it on. Feel better.
These
I love it.
jokes?
No. She seriously does that. You know she does.
You know that they come home, there's little squeaks coming from the room, and you walk in, and Shisha's all alone on the bed.
Smeared mascara.
Mascara and her tiara.
She's got her.
She's
got the sash. Oh no.
And you go, and you just rock her to sleep.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's funny. You have to work out.
You weren't around when I told the story of
true.
Leslie from Will and Grace, were you?
Yeah.
Leslie is an actor that was on Will and Grace. I'm sorry if you guys have heard this before. He was an old guy.
Oh yeah, the old guy.
Yeah, he
adorable.
battled with the sassy
Hayes.
lady or
Yeah,
whatever.
with Karen. Yeah.
When I worked at a restaurant in Hollywood, he was there all the time. He was a regular. He's flaming gay, just like
And like super southern
and
gay.
super southern gay.
Southern gay.
Hilarious beyond all belief. Loved him. We'd just sit there and we would talk for like a half an hour before I'd even get to work. And he sat at the bar, and right at the bar were the to-go containers that were right above him. And I was talking to him one day, and he goes, "Do you know why I sit here every single day?" And I go, "No, Leslie, why do you sit here every single day?" "Because those to-go boxes are right there, and when all you hot boys lift your arms up to grab them, your shirts come up, and I can see your cum gutters."
Which is what they'll be called.
But that
from
wasn't
now
the
on.
reaction. The reaction was like, "Oh, cool, Leslie," because he was just so awesome.
He was so sweet.
He was the best.
He was just like,
Thanks.
Yeah.
thanks for the compliment, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
I'm
I
glad
worked
you
really hard
appreciate
on my
cum
CGs.
gutters.
Yeah.
Right on his head.
I'm saying 80s. I'm going with 80s.
Yeah, I would say if it's
alright.
a double, 80s. If it's not,
If
70s,
it's not,
60s, 70s.
60s, 70s, man,
singers
it's
Dark
tough.
Horse, 1920s.
It's a classic.
Making right choices, all the right decisions, making right choices, all the right.
I saw a little bit of my baby's leg, and it made me really horny.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, squad. Nerds.
So wait, hold on, wait one more time. Ready? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan, I would be like, thicker eyebrows, a broader face, put Rachel Maddow. Right?
I don't think I look too much like Rachel Maddow. Like a more vertical Leonardo DiCaprio, or like Ryan Gosling if he had like more sass, or like or a Fassbender if he was had a little more sass.
1995, Philip Ireland says, "I was walking down the street on a cold winter's night when a police car pulled up next to me. The officer rolled down his window, looked me up and down, obviously thinking, yeah, this guy will know, and said, 'Excuse me, son, have you seen a stray cow walking around the streets tonight?' I then got a warning for laughing too hard at the officer and wasting police time. Best night ever."
Dude, I'm not kidding. If I was a policeman, I think I'd do that prank constantly. Like, come up and be like, "Hey, which way did the aliens go? Don't f with my time. Which way did the aliens
I know,
go?"
that's why we definitely chose our career path and they chose theirs.
He was trying to find a missing bovine. That was
Yes!
that guy's job that night.
But that's like
He
my
went through the
hometown.
academy. He wanted to make a difference, and he needed to find Bessie.
Bessie.
That cow went down a wrong path in life. Is probably trying to. He's
um,
trying to mug somebody. Somebody else is trying to
That cow's
explain
like,
to a sketch artist what that cow
Describe
was.
that cow.
Well, she had heroin, so much heroin on her.
I don't know. It was
she
a
was
cow.
just peddling it to kids.
Or was it like a male cow or like it was a female?
What kind of color orientation did that cow have?
Brown. It's just a brown cow.
How now, brown cow?
Okay, damn it.
Don't waste my time.
Don't you waste my time! Joe is what we call him. Ooh, that would actually be your like snatch nickname.
My
you know
first,
what I mean?
guess what my first dancing role was? I'll tell you what the production was. It was
Okay.
Little Mermaid.
Oh, were you Eric?
Were you Prince Eric?
No.
Triton?
No.
Were you Flounder?
No.
Sebastian?
No. I was the preacher that married them at the very end.
Oh, the boner!
I had a boner. Yeah, there's been a game machine. Game machine.
Steve, if you could do it. He's just got little powder under his nose.
Yeah, he's
just
there's a little thimble with vodka in it.
with a little vodka in it.
Yeah.
He's
He's
got
in a
a
Matchbox band.
Yeah, yeah.
he's got a stained tank top and his belly's hanging out.
There's like little baby crickets in the
Holy
room
shit,
too.
how long have you been up? I'm not doing this again. I can't, man.
He's got pictures of when he was a football star at his local cricket high school.
His trophies are up there.
His stand is when he broke off to put his blow on. Oh God, another dead whore cricket.
You guys, thanks for watching Table Talk.
Yeah, who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe it'll be George Clooney. He's kind of old, still a good-looking boy. I'd let him hug my dad and say what's up. I'd try on George Clooney's jeans and say, yep. I'd let him handshake my mom. I'd let him take my aunt out for a lovely dinner. I would.
You are so weird.
You would buy socks.
Steve, you are so.
Devin Crandall said, I would trademark my first name. There's a lot of Devins out that make my name look bad.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of linking verbs that make your sentence look bad. Am I right? Come on now. There it is. There it is. I'm sorry. Is it hot in here? Because I think I just set that person on fire. Oh boy. Oh wow. little toasty in there because you've been burned. You've done been burned.
Hold on. I read it wrong.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Is that a combination lock or is it? Do I need to put a key in it? Because I just locked you away, my friend. Put you in a box. Can't get out.
Are you
No,
lower
can't.
than you were before? And does your face hurt? Because you just got smacked
You got
down.
a little put down. A little put down right there. I think, are you having software problems in your PC? Because I just shut you down. I did. I shut you down, my friend. I did. You had a typo, so I typecast you into not knowing how to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Are you going
know what I'm saying?
to? Are you going?
All right.
To word services? Because you just got verbally abused.
Yep. Oh, I think you just got verbally abused. I think you just got verbally abused. And you know what? That happens. You gotta look. You gotta look. All right? You typing with nubbins? Huh? Did somebody cut your fingers off? Were they making a salad and your fingers were part of the ingredients? They just sliced them up and put them in there?
That's how you're gonna go one of these days. You're
What?
gonna be doing a physical bit, and you're gonna snap your neck in
Just
half.
die.
He
Oh,
just dies. We're
Joe's
like,
committing again.
Get up,
Look at this
Joe.
stuff. I love when he does this. Joe?
He severed his spinal column.
The best, too, is the amount of time it would take somebody from laughing to... Joe.
Yeah.
Joe.
Joe.
It was pretty funny though, right?
Yeah.
Pepsi will be giving away 1,500 bottles to fans dressed as Marty McFly. Psst. I spit so much. I basically just shot a loogie to get your attention.
You got it.
I spit.
No, don't touch me. Go sit down.
I'm
Trying to kill me.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
How bad would you feel for just a bit? I died. I died.
Again?
Again?
I
No, for
feel like
real.
for real. You know what it is? It's because I don't have patience. And so it'd be like, you can buy an extra move for $1, and I'd be like, well, if I have an extra move, I win. And I'd be like, yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah. So that and then opiates.
Yeah, heroin.
Have you ever tried opiates?
No. What counts
Me
as
neither.
an opiate? Is it like morphine and all that?
Yeah, what
I,
really
then
counts
I have.
these
Yes,
days.
I have done
I have done opiates, but that's just because like surgeries and stuff. So far, morphine is a real kicker. Codeine's okay. I'm allergic to it though. There's another.
I've never
Demerol really drools me out.
I've never done stronger than an ibuprofen. Never.
You'd be hit so hard. My dad was on Demerol once, and he was on a really wonderful tangent of like, behind it too. He was very passionate about what he was saying, and we're all like, mm-hmm.
We love you too, Father.
Give me some, again, what is it? It's great stuff.
Just so many times.
Sorry, Elijah.
So many times.
Let's do another 20s song. Everything is good.
Actually, I think we should do another rap song.
Then we walk around, and then we eat lots of candy, and we hang out at home. Then we hang out.
Oh.
What?
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 I think he was angry. I'm almost positive he was angry. Just tickly, actually. It's just really tickly. And he didn't.
What? Okay, I don't need it either. No, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to get wise.
angry, bro.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. No, I'm not. No one's trying to. No one's trying to
fight you here, man.
No one's trying to kiss fight you, man. No one's trying to do that, man. Oh.
No, I didn't. I don't even know.
You saying you want to make out, bro?
I didn't say
Did you say you want to make out, bro?
I actually
what
didn't
about you?
say
No, I didn't. I might have said.
Did you want to go
I said
mouth
make out in a
to
second.
mouth?
No, I did not.
You sure?
I am
Yeah?
positive.
Are you stepping up? I'll go mouth to mouth.
Denise, we should just go to a different
I'm sorry.
restaurant.
Back me up here.
I'm sorry.
Back me up. Oh, okay.
Okay,
This
can
is my
you?
boyfriend,
I'm sorry.
and
Can you
he's gonna
please leave my
beat the
girlfriend alone?
crap out of you.
That's my girlfriend, so please don't do this.
He is really offended at how you treated me.
Can we look?
You want a kiss?
I just want the check, please. I just want to check this weirdest restaurant I've ever
defend
been to.
me.
Can we just leave?
Thank you for coming to Sizzlers.
Wingardium Furiosa.
You're gonna give me an ulcer. So much stress from your puns. Alright, back more.
I had to explain to Jeff Bridges what an O face meant.
What was the topic of the conversation?
It's for the gift, and they had to transfer, they go into it, and it's like, and I was like, wow, it's like, 50% concentration, 50% O face, and he was like, O face, and I was like,
Oh God.
The face, when everything's feeling pretty good.
When you orgasm, think about Jeff Bridges orgasming. Yes, what else do I need in the movie? What else?
They drove back.
Hey, spoilers. They went, they turned around, they came right back.
That sounds like a bad road trip. That sounds like going to the airport and realizing you don't have your passport.
You like the movie, though.
Anyways, thanks and have a great day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think that's pretty
Okay,
much
cool.
You gonna go to bed now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna lose into bed. Oh, it's a bedtime. It's a bedtime story. Okay. Oh, the little baby. Precious angel.
Okay.
Oh, God, he drinks so much now.
This is every day when the camera stops. We'll just give you a little behind the scenes here. This is what happens. It's 2 years straight.
You would think after 4 interventions it wouldn't be a big deal.
I mean, we're used to it.
Yeah. We gotta throw him over so he doesn't asphyxiate.